Ladies and gentlemen, we are gradually separating the boys from the men, the girls from the women, the weak from the strong. From 36 schools, we have 12 schools remaining. You are welcome to the quarterfinal stage of the Tertiary Business Science Challenge 2024 version 6.0. The quarterfinal stage is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to you all. Now, the first of the 6 quarterfinal contests is upon us. This is a familiar, like I said, met at the round of 16 stage. In that contest, the University of Cape Coast won. So they are meeting in back-to-back contests. The first was won by the University of Cape Coast, who will be looking to repeat the dose this morning. But of course, Heritage Christian University College will have different ideas. Whether to be by ways and means, by hook or by crook, Heritage Christian University College want to avoid a repeat of what happened at the round of 16 stage. There is no second chance in this one. There is no coming back if you should lose this one. A place at the semi-final is what is at stake. Only one of the 2 schools will qualify. For the University of Cape Coast, they've qualified to all semi-final contests at the Tertiary Business Science Challenge. For Heritage Christian University College, it will be their first ever time at the semi-final stage. The team from Heritage Christian University College is led here by Madam Patricia Moore and Stephen Benson. The team from the University of Cape Coast, led here by Dr. Seyram Kawo, supported by Beatrice Benis Nkrumah Bwedi, and a team of researchers, yes, Fatal, Fanny, Amma, Herbert, and Pablo, a strong contingent. Ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, let's welcome contestants on stage. You are welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Please introduce yourself, Heritage Christian University College.
My name is Emmanuel Mensah, level 400 BBA accounting.
I am Rose Kaolabi, level 300 BBA accounting.
Hayford Kuma Mensah, BBA marketing.
You are welcome once again. Who do we have from University of Cape Coast?
Nyako Jesse Blessing, final year accountant.
Akoy Frank Aku, final year accountant.
Erolamti, final year accountant.
You are welcome, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the first quarterfinal contest. Yes, this one. A place at the semi-final is at stake. Only one of these 2 schools will qualify to the semi-final. Heritage Christian University College will be looking to make history. University of Cape Coast will want to continue the history that they have created. Only one will survive. The contest is going to be organized in 5 rounds. Round 1 is on theory, round 2 on calculations. Round 3 is a business case of the day. Round 4A, graphic business segment. Round 4B is a true or false segment. And then the final round is the riddles. Ladies and gentlemen, quarterfinal 1. My name is Al Hassan Yusuf Traore, and I love academic violence. Let's have some violence this morning. We begin with round 1. We are going to begin from the University of Cape Coast. In this round, each of you have the opportunity of attempting 7 major questions. If you get your major question correct, that is 3 points. If it's a bonus question, you get it correct, it's 1 point. 2 attempts only at a major question unless otherwise indicated. For a bonus question, you have just 1 attempt. 10 seconds for a major question, 5 seconds for a bonus. We begin from UCC. UCC, please explain to me the concept of negative assurance in auditing. What is negative assurance in auditing?
So in auditing, when we say negative assurance, this is where the auditor, in performing his duties, does not give a confirmation as to the truthfulness or fairness of the financial statement. And it's a direct contrast to what we know as a positive assurance.
And it talks about making a statement like them not finding enough evidence to identify any financial misstatements in the financial statement. So the statement goes like, we haven't found enough evidence to detect that the financial statement is faulty or free from material error.
I'll take that. Heritage. Explain the concept of reasonable assurance in auditing. Explain the concept of reasonable assurance in auditing.
So reasonable assurance in auditing explain the fact that the auditor has sufficient and appropriate audit evidence that he or she can stand on to give an audit report that states that the audit, the financial statement by the entity does not show true and fair view or has a material misstatement.
I'll accept that. University of Cape Coast. Explain the concept of metadata and its role in organizing and managing electronic documents. Explain the concept of metadata and its role in organizing and managing electronic documents.
So the role of metadata. So the concept of metadata is a concept in IT that states that information is gathered or data is gathered from different sources. As you can have a source from the primary source or the secondary source. And in relation to IT, you can see that the information can come from social media or you conducting online survey. That's from different. That's the main point. The main point is information is coming from different sources.
I'll give it 2 out of 3. Now, heritage. Explain the concept of data granularity and its importance in information processing. Explain the concept of data granularity and its importance in information processing.
So data granularity is the concept used to explain the fact that the
Even bailed out. Bonus for the University of Cape Coast.
Okay, data granularity talks about data being collected in small units or packets and then processed and gathered and then arranged into meaningful information.
I'll accept that. Next question, University of Cape Coast. The safety stock level is the amount of extra inventory kept on hand to mitigate the risk of stock outs due to uncertainties in supply and demand. When setting the safety stock level for inventory items, it is important to balance between having enough stock to meet unexpected demand and minimizing the cost associated with holding excess inventory. You are to identify 3 factors to consider when setting the safety stock level for inventory items. Identify 3 factors to consider when setting the safety stock level for inventory items.
So first, you have to consider the nature of the firm's business. That is, at the regular demand for the goods and at what rate inventory comes and leaves the organization. And also, you have to consider the cost involved. Since they said initially it seeks to reduce the holding and ordering cost, so you have to consider cost involved in setting the safety cost, the safety inventory. And also lastly, you have to factor in the economic order quantity in assuring that you have a safety stock, and also consider the lead time also.
That is correct. Heritage. The optimal order quantity for inventory, often referred to as the economic order quantity, is the quantity of inventory that minimizes the total cost associated with ordering and holding inventory. You are to identify any 3 factors that should be taken into account when determining the optimal order quantity for inventory. Identify any 3 factors that should be taken into account when determining the optimal order quantity for inventory.
The holding cost, the ordering cost, and the demand.
I'll take that. University of Cape Coast, this is still for you. A company receives a legal claim against it for 50,000 cedis on January 10 for an incident that occurred before 31st December. How should this be treated in the financial statement for the year ended 31st December? A company receives a legal claim against it for 50,000 cedis on January 10 for an incident that occurred before 31st December. How should this be treated in the financial statement for the year ended